watching the National Sandbag News live stream presented by Good Vibration Motorsports. We're here at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California, 2017 April Fuels Day event. And we're getting ready for Top Field qualifying session number 3 on the weekend. This car's made 2 runs yesterday, and they'll have 2 more this evening. So this will be the first of their Saturday hits. Going to have your current number 1 qualifier, Marcus Norris, in the Pat Norris Racing Worldwide Insurance Specialist Dragster. And Marcus will be facing off with Dennis Reich in the Hammer Down Top Field Dragster. Dennis made just 1 run yesterday, ran 2:52. A little off of his normal pace, but got some good data to start things off. And Marcus Norris, your current number 1 qualifier, ran 2:27 in the first session yesterday. So be sure to like and share this live stream so we get as many people as possible in here to tune in to the National Sandbag News live stream presented by Good Vibration Motorsports. Getting lined up and ready to start them up for Top Field qualifying here. Marcus Norris is over here in the near lane. Team out of the Phoenix area. Against Dennis Reich out of Carlsbad, California. Hammer Down quality aircraft carrier car. So be sure to like and share this video so we get as many people on the live stream as possible. Is the number for Dennis Reich, 244. 291 the number for Marcus Norris. So 244 for Dennis Reich over on the far side in the Hammer Down car. 291 was the number for Marcus Norris. Marcus had a lot of wheel speed over here in the near lane. The car finally hooked up out there a ways and then got really sideways, but Marcus did a nice job of hanging on to it and got stopped safely down there, so they'll check the data and come back tonight and see what they can throw down. And we're going to do a quick clean of the track, and we'll be up with the cold water kid top fueler, Matthew Ludlow. You're watching the National Sandbag News live stream presented by Good Vibration Motorsports. We give a big shout out to the whole Mar family, Jim James, the whole crew there at Good Vibration Motorsports for their support of National Sandbag News. Be sure to go to goodvibesracing.com. Check them out on Facebook at Good Vibrations Motorsports. Also, going to give a big shout out to Southern California OTR Recycling, Mr. Greg Tunget. I saw we had a question about Greg. He did not make a pass today. I'm not sure what's going on there. Working on the Jeep earlier today, and I'm not sure if they'll have it ready for pro bracket classes tomorrow or not. So I'll have to check in with Greg and see what the scoop is. Rialto Trophy, Todd and Trisha Kinney. Big shout out to them for their support of NSDN and building this awesome banner for us. Way cool. Also want to give a big shout out to Dennis Wright from Hammer Down Racing, Boris Family Racing, Fast Track Construction, Mr. Mark Puños out of Vegas, MPC Racing, Mark Ratliff, and Kevin Williams Racing. We're coming on board as sponsors of our NSDN coverage this weekend. So we're finishing up qualifying here tonight. This is the first of 2 heads-up qualifying sessions, and then we will go into eliminations tomorrow. Eliminations, I believe, are somewhere around noon California time tomorrow. I have to view the schedule on the website, but yeah, it's around noon tomorrow for first round eliminations. So, of course, we'll carry all that live here on National San Diego News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. So we're getting ready for the 3rd top field car to make a hit. It's going to be Matthew Ludlow in the Coldwater Kid top fielder, sponsored by the fine folks at Arizona Air Compressor and SS Curtis. White and Marie Ludlow, the car owners, crew chief Mr. John Ellman. They've got quite a consortium of very talented guys on that team. They're sitting number 2 in the qualifying order currently with a 2:37 last night. So they're going to pull the car out and get it ready to fire for top fuel qualifying session number 3. Oh yes, we have Dan the Man over there announcing. He's up in the scaffolding, doing a great job as always. And man, look at that crowd over there on the other side of the track. We got a pretty packed house again here at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California. Looking good, nice crowd here. It's the 3rd race in a row where they've had a very, very good spectator turnout here. So after top fuel, we're going to go to top eliminator. So it'll be top fuel, then top eliminator, and then we'll be going to either Pro Mod or Fast Fours. So the Coldwater Kid team getting ready to start it up. I'm going to spin it over here in just a second, make sure the cylinders are clear of all fuel, and then they will start it up, hooking up the battery cord that plugs into the starter. Okay, and I just cleared it, so the next time they spin the starter, it will be go time for Matthew Ludlow and the Coldwater Kid Top Fuel Dragster. 2.43. 243 with a 7 for Ludlow. That'll be low ET for the round. 243 with a 7 for Matt Ludlow and the Coldwater Kid Top Field Dragster. So a nice job by the team there. Going A to B. No improvement on their earlier 237. But I'm sure they'll look at the data and either come back tonight or first round tomorrow. Yes, Todd, it is a little windy here. We had a little bit of a breeze kick up this afternoon. It's been getting stronger and stronger, but it's a crosswind from my back across the track. So a little bit of wind, but it'll die down as the sun goes down. But we are here on the National Sand Drag News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports at the 2017 Southern California Sand Drag Association April Fuels Day event in San Jacinto, California at the Soboba Casino. The Soboba Casino is over that way. Where the sand drag track is at is kind of in the a back corner of the property. It's really a perfectly shaped area to hold quality sand drag racing events. Staging lanes over there, parking. You can see all the trailers over there. A lot of parking over that way, and there's also parking down at the end of the track. So there's plenty of parking everywhere here at the Soboba Casino with the Southern California Sand Drag Association. Getting ready for the next cars. So we're getting ready for the next set of cars to go. We're gonna clean the track and come back with top Eliminator. Is it getting any better, Todd? I see you say it's blurry. I don't know if our connection is a little weak here today or what. A really good crowd here this weekend. You can see down the spectator area down there. Lots of folks on this side and a ton of folks on the other side. Pretty much standing room only along the fence line. Really a good turnout here. So you're watching the National Sand Drag News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. Be sure to go to goodvibesracing.com. Check them out at Good Vibrations Motorsports on Facebook. Probably in the high 70s right now. It's starting to cool off.
That'd be great. And the Valley Chronicle's on Facebook, so you can also find us on there. And so once you send it to me, I'll make sure I send that back to you once it's up.
All right. Good. Thank you very much. So we're getting ready for more action here at the Southern California Sand Drag Association April Fool's Day event. Time for top eliminator. So your first pair out in top eliminator qualifying session number 3. Sorry for the camera moving around a little bit. I've got a lot of things going on here at the moment. It's going to be Billy Morris in the Morris Family Racing top eliminator dragster, sponsored by Lucas Oil and CP Carrillo. This is a 2.95 index class. Unfortunately for the Morris team, they ran a 293 and a 294 yesterday, so they're looking for a number slower than 295 to get them in the show. They'll be facing off with Paul Taylor in the Out of Control dragster. Paul out of Bakersfield. Paul in his white feather out here campaigning this weekend. Paul's currently your number 2 qualifier with yesterday's 303 lap. So Paul Taylor will be in the far lane and Billy Morris in the near lane. Billy in the show. He was in the number 8 spot. He'll move up to, I believe, number 4. And Paul Taylor will stay number 2 with the 299. So we're getting ready for the next pair of top eliminator coming at you here at the SCSDA April Fool's Day event. Here we go. So yeah, Paul Taylor's run is the number 2 qualifier. He was 1,000th of a second behind Ron Diart in 299 with the 1 from yesterday. So if they're the 299 at the top of the leaderboard, we'll see if somebody can knock them off in this section. It's going to be Paul Graham in the excavator, the blown alcohol buggy. Oh, it's going to be both buggies. Paul Graham will be on the near lane, and Larry Snell in the lap dance buggy over in the far lane. Side by side, blown alcohol buggy going at here, and top eliminator qualifying. And it's a 306 for Paul Graham over here in the left lane. And a 317 for Larry Snow. So the numbers were 306 for Paul Graham over here in the near lane and a 317 for Larry Snow. Here's the next pair firing up back there. It's going to be the Sand Bomber, Jeff Liston out of Vegas, making his first pass of the weekend. Small block Chevy dragster. And Jeff will be facing off with Ron Diarty in the Red Warrior. Ron with Penny power there. Ron's currently your #1 qualifier with a 2.991 from yesterday's qualifying session. So Jeff Liston in the near lane, Ron Diarty in the far lane. For Ron Diarty over in the far lane. Jeff Liston off the pace with a 325 over here in the near lane. So 302 for Ron Diarty, 325 for Jeff Liston. So that'll put Liston #8 in the qualifying order, so he's on the bump. 325.
We ran 12, but it was
So we're going to clean the track and come back with the remainder of top eliminator qualifying session #3. So anyways, you're watching the National Sandbag News live stream presented by Good Vibration Motorsports. We're in the middle of top eliminator qualifying session #3. And yes, Russell, you did miss Billy run. Billy ran Billy Morris ran a 3.10. Paul Taylor's got the best run of the round so far with a 299.2. We're going to get ready for some more action here momentarily. As we finish out this qualifying section, Jeff ran a 325. Jeff Liston ran a 325. He was the last car that just went down the track. So we're getting ready for, it looks like it's going to be Mark Whitmore in the Whitmore Speed and Custom altered. Mark will be over, looks like he's going to be in the far lane. So be sure to like and share this video for the live stream. There's as many people on here as we can tonight. We're at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California. It's a 300-foot sandbag racing. Tell you what, there is a really good crowd here this weekend. Really good spectator turnout. The racer turnout looks pretty strong. So all around, it's a strong weekend out here in Southern California for sandbag racing. So be sure to check out our friends at Good Vibrations Motorsports, goodvibesracing.com. High performance mail order specializing in supercharged applications. Signal here in just a moment to fire up for the next set of cars to go down the track. Big shout out to some of the folks checking in with us tonight. Buddy Mr. Chad Loud there from back in Michigan. Hope all's going well, my friend. Mr. Larry Gardner from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Great to see you on board on NSDN live stream tonight. So where's everybody checking in from tonight? Where are you at watching the NSDN live stream? We've had some people from Puerto Rico, all over the country on here. Eliminator qualifying is up next. Remember, this is the 2.95 index class. Going to run as close to 2.95 as you can without going quicker. Black Chevy nitrous power. Up against Mark Whitmore in the Whitmore Speed and Custom Blown Alters. Made a nice run there. 330 for Mark Whitmore. Looks like the car left kind of soft, and then it got a little out of shape down track, but all was good. So Mark will stand on his 308 from yesterday. Makes an A to B pass, 377 the number there. So we've seen that car very competitive in the past with a few different racers that have piloted it. So Sally's sneaking up on it, going to make some nice full passes, get her up to speed, and she'll be a strong competitor in the Fast Fours class. So we are getting ready for, we're going to the Fast Fours class. That was the first one out. Top alcohols in the lanes over there as well. Pro modders too. So you're watching the National Sandway News live stream presented by Good Vibration Motorsports. That's the 2017 Southern California Sand Drag Association April Fuels Day event. Getting ready for the next pair to fire up. Be sure to like and share our live stream so we get as many people on board checking out the great sand drag racing action from here in Southern California. Great crowd, as you can see over there on the far side of the track. A ton of spectators over there checking out the show. Pretty fair amount of spectators over here on this side of the track as well. And we got tractor races. Tractors are coming back as we get things ready for the Fast Fours class. Looks like Robert Skidmore will be first out in the Skidmore Racing entry out of the Phoenix area. So does the focus look weird to everybody that's tuning in on this right now? I may go off the live stream after this set of Fast Forest cars and reset it so that maybe that's the issue. I don't think the lens is dirty because the picture looks crystal clear on my screen. It would definitely be showing on the screen if the lens was dirty. So here we go, first pair is started up. Okay, it goes in and out. Well, if that's the case, then it must be the signal's not very good. So, but yeah, I will reset this live stream after this set of cars goes down. So, just so everybody knows. But we're gonna go into the Fast Forest class for the third qualifying session of the weekend. Currently, your number one qualifier is Chris Laufer with the 277. First out is going to be, you see the yellow golf cart. That can only mean one thing. It's going to be Daniel King in the animal control dragster. He'll be in the lane closest to the camera here. Daniel will be facing off with Robert Skidmore. Skidmore out of Phoenix. Daniel King in the animal control entry. Daniel and his grandfather DL, you see DL getting ready to put him in the beams over there. A legend of sand drag racing, unquestionably a fixture in the sport. Daniel gets back to line up. So here we go. Robert Skidmore and Daniel King. On both sides. Robert Skidmore got to the stripe first. He went 284. But on the left side, a really nice run for Daniel King. He goes 288. So a couple of really good pairs there. Daniel King with the 288, his best run in a while. They've been sorting out their combination, and I think DL's got it back. 288 for Daniel King and a 284 for Robert Skidmore. Straight on top of Skidmore's best fast of the weekend to date. He ran 283 last night. It's a really nice run for the King team. So we're getting ready for the next pair here in the Fast Forest class. It's going to be there was no mile per hour on that run. Mile an hour is sensors are having some issues at the moment, so we just have ET for this session. So it's going to be Mario Tavares in the hotter entry over here in the near lane. Mario will be facing off your current number one qualifier, Chris Laufer in the Sand Hater guy, VW Paradise 2. And it's Mario Tavares, 285 over here in the left lane, 2.85 with the 0. Chris Laufer, 299. Number for Chris, this car didn't launch as hard as it did last night, but A to B pass for Laufer, but nice one for Mario Tavares, 285 with a 0. He ran an 81 last night, so no improvement in the qualifying order for Mario, but definitely a strong A to B hit. Looks like next up will be our Hawaiian friend and the Crazy Coconut, Lance K. I'm just gonna use K as his first initial. I'm gonna butcher his name if I try to pronounce it. But Lance, all the way from Hawaii, and this 4-cylinder car, the X Chapman and Starn short fuse car. Lance made some test hits earlier today, trying to get the car dialed in. I believe he ran a 311 on one of his test runs yesterday. So to recap, you're watching the National Standardized News live stream presented by Good Vibrations Motorsports. We are here at the Soboba Casino in San Jacinto, California for the 2017 April Fool's Day event. Looks like Mario didn't make the turn down there, so they're gonna have to tow him off, and we'll get ready for the next set to go down the track. Or look it up on Facebook, National Standard News.
Well, I used to get it. Where they publish it?
It's just online. So we are getting ready for some more 4-cylinder action. Yes, the track is very heavy, Chad. It's some heavy dirt. There's no doubt about it. We're getting ready for Lance to go down the track. So as far as the bracket classes go, we finished up a few of them earlier today. We had Christy Garnis take the Motorcycle Sportsman 1 victory. Levi Graham won Motorcycle Sport 2. Joey Weaver won the Motorcycle Gambler. Chris Pintor was your Sportsman 1 car winner, and the Sport 2 car winner was Forrest Hudson. And we're in the Pro Car Gambler, tonight's Pro Car Gambler, we are in the second round. So between these heads-up sections will be the bulk of the eliminations for those classes. So it's going to be Lance K in the Crazy Coconut. Let's see what Lance can do here. Down there, he goes 360 360 with a 0. Yeah, he was having a hard time staging the car. The car kept rolling back right after he turned on the stage beam, but finally got it fully staged. 3.60 is the number there. Well, folks, I think I'm going to jump off the NSDN live stream here for a little bit. I'm going to post up videos of the top alcohol session on our Facebook page as it happens. And then I'm going to go live when we get into the later rounds of the Pro Gambler, and we will be back for the second qualifying session of the evening for the heads-up category. So I want to give a big shout out to the fine folks at Good Vibration Motorsports, as well as all of our other great supporters that make this coverage happen. So stay tuned to our Facebook page, as well as sign up for our live stream alerts, and we'll be back later on. Thanks.